Welcome to day 73 of A Dish a Day, where I'm attempting to upload a new recipe every day for a year. And today we are making French onion soup, and to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed that it's taken me nearly 2 years to do this one. French onion soup is definitely one of the more beloved soups out there, and can be found on a variety of different menus at a variety of different price points. However, even though they differ in price, they should have one thing in common. They should both pay respects to the humble beginnings of this 18th century poverty dish. I'm going to be subbing out white wine in this recipe for Guinness. I'm looking for somewhere between French bistro and Irish kitchen with this one. Now, we've got a fair few onions to prep, so let's get prepping. But first, slice the top off a bulb of garlic, wrap it in tin foil, give it a drizzle of oil, a sprinkle of salt, and get that into an oven or an air fryer for 18 to 20 minutes at 180 degrees. Set aside to cool as we slice about 6 large onions as thin as we possibly can, and then grate 2 cloves of garlic. We are then going to heat about 3 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of oil in a heavy bottom pan. Get your onions in there with 2 tablespoons of sugar and a good pinch of salt, and start cooking down low and slow. You're not going to want to rush this. This is something that takes time. Now that our onions are slowly cooking away and getting nice and jammy, it's time to talk stock. This is where you really have a chance to start extracting some flavour. So here's a few handy tips for elevating your stock for a French onion soup. Now, we do not have to make our own beef stock, but I would definitely advise getting one of the better shop-bought ones. I love the beef Knorr stock pots. We're then going to go in with 20 grams of dried mushrooms, squeeze in your roasted garlic, and then we are going to go in with a bouquet garni. Of course, you can make your own, but you can buy them now in something like a tea bag. Are they as good as making it yourself? No. Do they get you partly the way there? Yes. Now, I choose to strain my stock as the mushrooms that I had can go a little bit chewy, and so they'd already done their job. Now that our onions are lovely and jammy, we're going to go in with about 2 tablespoons of flour, cook out for a minute, and then add 200 milliliters of Guinness. I'm choosing to go with Guinness Zero because even though I don't drink, I still love the taste of Guinness. Cook that out for a few minutes, and then we're going to add our stock, bring to a simmer, and then simmer on low for about a half an hour while we make our grilled cheese. I'm using a mix of Gruyère and sharp white cheddar, and then choose a good bread that you like. I'm really digging this Hovis wholemeal bread at the moment. I'm then going to give it a light scraping of Marmite, put my cheese on top, top my sandwich, and then I'm going to get it into some melted butter in a hot pan and toast on both sides till the cheese has become lovely and melty. And then slice it while it's lovely and hot, and we get the rest of our dish ready. Create a base of onions in your bowl, pour over your soup, finish with parsley, and then serve, and there you have a stunning French onion soup. As always, a recipe will be in the description down below. Don't forget to drop me a follow if you like my content, and I'll catch you on the next one.